choose, because this is a balance work, a little bit of balance, either bare feet or choose the shoes that are really, really comfortable for you. So if you're choosing to stand, for example, on one foot, the surface of your shoe is really confident for your foot, okay? Running shoes, probably the worst shoes to wear for that. I'm going to be barefoot, okay? So today we're going to do 3 rounds, and each round is going to be designed for working on several elements of the balance. So we're actually going to start with balancing our body and mind a little bit, and then we're going to jump into those 3 rounds. The first round, so think about the balance of the body. It's like it's using the senses to locate body in the space. So the first round, we're going to engage the sense of seeing mostly by moving our body parts. In the second round, we're going to engage balance, you see, that's why I need my notes. Balance stabilization, that's where we're standing pretty much still and using the balance work. And on the last one is balance and strength. That's where we're going to stand still and slowly start moving by building more strength into our muscle work. But don't worry, each round is going to have 3 different variations. The first is really, really gentle, similar to our fusion flow. The next is a slightly level up, and the third is slight level up. We are not jumping, we're not hopping, we're not doing any of these plyometric moves today. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, whatever I'm doing today after we finish, I need your feedback. That's why I'm practicing today. So after we finish the workout, if you can give a couple of minutes and just let me know what was so good, what was not so good, maybe some improvements for the conference. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm going to start the timer, and of course we will finish with some intention as well. So have a chair nearby. We will not need it unless you need to be able to hold on something. At the conference, they may not have chairs for us. So if you know that you need stability place, maybe the wall will be also a good opportunity. All right, go ahead and open up your feet, shoulder width. Feel free to close your eyes. And just notice any sensations in your body. My hands are shaking. I'm actually feeling nervous. I'm already imagining. Notice any thoughts and just let them be there. Start noticing your breath. Take a deep inhale in and exhale out. Notice any tension in the body. And just bring your breath into that spot. And exhale, release. Breath is the most important for our life. Let's breathe in a sense of love and appreciation for being here. All right, feel free to open your eyes. And we're going to start by rolling our shoulders up, back, and down. Nice and gentle. Up, back, and down. Focus when you do that on squeezing your shoulder blades and drop your shoulders towards the floor. And take an inhale when you roll shoulders up, and exhale when you drop them down. If it feels good, feel free to close your eyes. Just bring a couple of circles with eyes closed. All right, and go ahead and stop. On the next one, think about pulling your head back. We're going to engage our upper back and our neck muscles. Exhale and pull your head back, tuck your chin in, inhale, relax. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, pull back and inhale. Start remembering those moves that we're doing. We're going to combine them all together in just a minute. Exhale, pull your head back. And if you can, start rolling your shoulders back and down at the same time. Actually feels so good, isn't it? Like opening up the chest. Beautiful. And the last one. Okay, relax. Let's go ahead and pay our attention to midsection. Just stand nice and relaxed. Don't worry about anything. And on the next exhale, I'm pointing at the parts of the body I want you to squeeze in. Squeeze your tummy in, almost like when you're taking a picture, right? Woo, tummy in. And you do it also by tucking your tailbone nice and gentle. Make sure you're not tucking it by rounding your back. Just focus on squeezing your tummy and the tailbone towards each other. The goal is for your waistline to be parallel to the floor. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. And start also noticing, bringing your shoulders back and down. Pull your head back. And what you might notice that with all these moves, your spine stretches nice and tall. All right. And on the next two, go ahead and do them all together. Pull your head back, roll your shoulders back and down, bring your tummy and your tailbone in. And notice how tall you're standing. Okay. And the last one. So the reason I brought those in, when we do the balance work, this is how you focus your muscles. We are not just balancing on one leg. We're going to bring our shoulders back, head pulled back, straight spine. I'm just giving you a more visual example. Okay. So first one, are you ready? Balance proprioception. We're going to engage our senses as well as vision for balancing work. Level 1, at any point, feel free to switch to that level. Go ahead and open your feet, shoulder width. Check your spine, stretch your spine to the sky, pull your head back, chin tucked in, tummy, butt. All right, and go ahead and bring your arms right in front of you. Okay, go ahead and start rolling your arms. One is slightly higher, one is slightly lower. Okay, look at me, straight towards the screen. Or you can also find an unmoving spot in front of you. Okay, stand nice and tall. Go ahead and look at your left hand. And look straight in front of me or towards me. Look at your right hand. Isn't it interesting? And go ahead and look straight in front of you. It can be me, can be on moving spot. One more time. Look at your left hand. My hands are moving somewhere. Look straight in front of you. And slowly switch to your right hand. If this was easy, don't look in front of you. Switch to your left hand. And switch to your right hand. Ooh. And come back, look in front of you. Release your arms. Haha. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring a little bit more challenge in. It's called staggered stance. If this will be too hard, by the way, chair is next to you. Don't worry if you need it. If you need support, put your hands on the chair, or you can always come back to level 1. So this is our level 2 staggered stance. Slightly open feet, one foot is back. So your body is kind of in the center between front and the back foot. Okay, the back foot can be in an angle if it feels easier for your ankle. All right, are you ready? The same thing. I'm going to bring my right arm higher, left arm lower. You probably have it different in the mirror. All right, let's go ahead and circle. And just notice you're looking straight ahead of you. All right, Start bringing your gaze to the right hand. Engage your muscles. You're standing nice and tall. Look in front of you. If you need more, you don't have to look in front of you. Look to your left hand. Look in front of you. Let's do it one more time. Right. In front of you. And left. Really slow. Don't rush. And in front of you. And let's do it together. Right hand. And switch to your left hand. Oh, that's where I start shaking. All right. Come back to the in front of you and release your arms. My arms are getting tired. All right. Go ahead and step forward. Shake your legs if you need. Level number 3. It's called rope stance. So imagine you're standing on the rope or like on a beam, right? That's the right word. Okay. So one is straight behind the other one. If you notice, chairs near me if you need it. Okay, stand nice and tall. Bring your arms in front of you. Last one. I'm going to bring my left hand on the top. All right, let's spin. Notice how your body is reacting. Engage those muscles. Keep standing nice and tall. Look to your left hand. Ooh, to the center. The right hand. You noticing the difference? To the center. To your left hand. To the center.
Are you okay?
And the right hand. All right. One more time. Switch to your left hand. And to your right. And slowly come back in the center. And release. Okay. Woohoo! Go ahead and shake your legs, shake your arms. If you need a sip, how are we doing? Everyone is okay? Give me thumbs up. Okay, good. All right. The last one was really challenging. Okay. I think I need to speed up a little bit. We are halfway. 10 more minutes. Okay, next round is going to be balance stabilization. So the first level 1, here's what we're going to do. So let me see. My handwriting is fabulous. Single leg balance, side reach. Okay, sure. We're going to actually switch legs here. I'm going to start with my left side. I'm going to be standing on my left leg. So the only difference when we are standing on one leg, think about not locking your knee straight, but slightly soften it. So it will help our joint. Go ahead and tippy-toe on your right foot. So the right foot is just slightly tippy-toeing. So you should notice, I'm switching angles so you can see me. You should notice that your body weight is leaning towards your standing leg, and that is okay. Make sure that your body is nicely aligned. Practice pulling your head back, shoulders back. If you want more, feel free to lift a little bit higher. They're holding for just a few seconds. Make sure, notice your hips, align them from the center. Make sure you're not sinking on either side, and relax. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Plant your right foot, soften that knee. Tippy-toe your left foot. Start noticing again that your body weight is slightly transitioning to the standing leg. That is good, and you're still standing nice and tall. Sometimes you hear an example in yoga, like you're hanging on the string. Yes, okay, hold for a few seconds. Ooh, I feel my core is working, yay! And release. Okay. So if you ever need to stay with this level, feel free. Wow, I felt my low back. That's crazy. Okay. We're going to switch standing on the left leg. Watch. Tap. Tap. Please tap and keep your weight on the standing leg so you're not moving sideways. Tap. tap. Nothing else is moving. No movement. Soften that standing leg just a little bit. Tap. 2 more. Tap. Ooh, hips are working. Tap. And relax. All right, let's switch. Move the chair if you need, or just switch. And I'm gonna let it go. Are you ready? Stand nice and tall first, then soften your knee. Sometimes I put my hands on the hips. It actually helps me to keep my back engaged. Let's tap. Tap. And 4. And 3. Woohoo! And 2. And the last one. Oh, relax. Okay, how was it? Are we good? Give me thumbs up. You're like, oh, easy peasy. What is she doing? Let's try level 3. Think about 45-degree back. Watch. Tap. 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 Don't move your weight towards the side you're tapping. You're still keeping your weight on the standing leg. Keep that knee towards the same direction your toe, which is towards the front. So I'm not doing anything with my knee. That hip opens up. 2 more. Tap. If you want, gaze can follow. Relax. All right. That's where the chair can be handy if you need a chair. Are you ready for another one? Tall spine, soften the knee. Let's tap. 45-degree. Exhale on the tap. If you start using your breath. 3 more. What a funny feel, huh? The last one. Tap and relax. Ah, ooh, feeling my knees. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, okay, good. Round number 3. Okay. Round number 3 is balance strength. So it will be balance work, and we're going to engage more muscle groups. That's actually what we do in our fusion flow, low impact, and obviously high impact class. Okay, let me double check. Give me a second. And something else which I can't see. Oh, well, okay. All right, so here's the first one. We're going to be on one foot, but the other foot can have tippy toes, okay? So watch, Carolee, this is a Romanian deadlift. I'm going to bring my hips back, okay? Your knees are soft, so don't keep your legs straight and stick your butt back. You're sticking your butt back, but you're keeping your knees soft. Try to keep your back straight, so don't round your back to reach the floor. Let's practice. Hinge your hips back. Very much watch your hips. Make sure that the hips are not changing alignment from the center of your body. Watch your knees. Nice even space between the knees and your feet. Couple more times. Okay, last one. Bring your hips back. All right. Ooh, relax. We're going to add to it later on. Let's switch sides. Tippy toes. Check your hips. Hinge your hips back. Like someone is pulling your hips behind you. You almost should feel the hamstring, the back muscle of your leg. And back. You should feel your quadricep, the front muscle. Let's have a couple more. My hands on my hips. And the last one, go ahead and relax. Ooh, all right, level number 2. You can stay with the same, or you can practice the previous level 2. Watch, I'm gonna bring my hips back, and then I'm gonna bring the knee in front of me. Then tippy toe, bring my hips back, and bring the same leg in front of me. Let's try it. Hips back. Knee in front of me. 2 more. Back. in front of you. Last one. And in front. Relax. By the way, when I say relax, notice I'm not throwing my leg down. Still with control. All right, let's switch. Hinge your hips back. High knee. Or it can be tippy toes. You don't have to leave the high knee. If it's not enough, high knee can be straight leg. And high knee. On the high knee, good opportunity to stretch your spine to the sky, stand nice and tall, practice the stance that we just did. And last one. And lift. Okay, relax. Oh, wow, I'm shaking. Okay, so the last one, I may bring it in the class, I may not. I'm just going to show it to you for funsies, as my daughter says. So watch, the Romanian deadlift can become, you can bring that leg back. It can be just a little bit. You don't have to go all the way as a leg log. You can just bring your leg straight back and move your body at the same time forward. It's still called leg log. Okay, and then you can bring this high knee forward. Let's try a couple of times. Soften your standing knee, bring it back. At any time, you can step, check your stance, and then bring the high knee. One more time. That's a hard one, but so important. And up. Slowly release. Let's try 3 times the other side. Ready? Bring it back. Slowly, high knee. Very slowly. And slowly bring it back. And high knee. Keep your shoulders pulled back and down. Last one. Bring it back. This one is so good if you slip on something on the floor. You know how to keep your balance. High knee, slowly release. Okay, shake it out. Grab a sip of water if you need. All right, if you have a chair and you would like to sit, we're going to quiet down our body, our mind. Or feel free just to stand if you like to close your eyes. Relax into your stance, but still pull your head back, roll your shoulders back and down, engage your core. Stretch the spine to the sky. And we're going to finish with few deep breaths. Take a deep inhale in, appreciating yourself, being here, your body. Exhale any tension that accumulated. Take a deep inhale. And exhale any thoughts, any judgment that doesn't serve. And the final inhale. Feel free, if it feels good, to lift your arms, grab that energy from the universe. And on the exhale, give yourself a hug. Right arm goes around and left arm goes around. Like you're hugging your own child. Say the words of appreciation, words of love. Pat yourself on the back if you can reach, or the sides of the tummy, wherever it is, doesn't matter. And release your arms. Feel free to open your eyes if they were closed. And I'm going to meet you with a smile on your face. We are complete. 2 minutes over, but okay.
Oh. That was very good, Nadia.
That was good. Let me unhighlight myself. Ooh, curly lip. Okay. All right. Feedback. Honest.
That was good. It was good for people like me that are especially trying to learn balance again after the surgeries and stuff. So that was good.
And I have been dealing with vertigo. Yeah. So it's interesting when we had to watch the hands moving.
Yes.
I have problems with that. And I realized, if I'm focusing at one thing, I'm fine. if I have to watch something moving, then I get dizzy a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was actually probably a good thing for me, because when I've done a lot of the physical therapy with vertigo, they would have me they would have me jumping on a trampoline
Uh-huh.
and doing all this stuff. So I can tell you, I had to learn how to balance myself, and this is probably just good exercise for me to get
Mhm,
back and
mhm.
do this again. I've been doing a lot of yoga, and so far so good. I just can't do a downward dog, because that's when I may trigger my
Uh-huh.
crystals in my ears to loosen up again. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and the person who I'm gonna go visit in Kansas City is calling me, so I'm
Okay.
gonna sign off, all right?
All right. All right, Anna.
Thank
See you
you.
in Kansas
Thank
City.
you. Okay,
B.
bye-bye.
B, what can I do better for the Kansas City class?
Hi, honey.
I don't know. I don't know that you can do better. I mean, the only thing I could think about was that some of the people there, I mean, it was perfect for me because I could actually do it. But there's going to be some people there that are more strenuous to start their day, and they're thinking that's what it's going to be.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, that to me, it was perfect
Okay.
because you could get everybody to get involved and get relaxed before they go sit all day.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
everything.
1 o'clock. That's kind of a break in
Oh,
between.
okay.
They
Well, that
asked
would be
me
even
no sweat. That's why I did
okay.
this
Well,
one.
then that's perfect. Then, yeah. I was
Okay.
thinking it was in the morning at 7. I thought you had something at 7.
Yeah, 7 is the HIIT workout. That is
Oh, okay,
least of my
gotcha.
interest.
So this would be perfect for. They've been sitting and everything. This
Mhm.
would be good for stretching out some.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, getting those muscles active. Did it feel that the beginning was a little too slow when we stood and did the shoulder rolls and head pulled back?
It didn't to me because I thought it was something I needed to work on.
Yeah.
I think all of them, maybe, I don't know. I thought it was good though. I mean,
Okay.
because it gets you to thinking about, okay, am I really standing up straight or am I just slumping over?
I know,
So-
and it's like for me, I do not want to teach balance if I don't teach the basics. This is the
Yeah,
basics.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's just getting them to learn to pay attention to how they're standing as
Mhm.
well as get ready for what you're fixing to do.
I'm going to be watching you standing like that at the conference.
But I won't be there.
Be okay. Oh, you won't be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we hadn't really, I wish we could have not canceled, but Nita was so afraid. And I was walking is not the best thing. So I'm working on it this year. I said that last year, but hey, I walk okay. It's just that sometimes like if we were in a group, I would slow everybody down.
Yeah.
And that bothers me mentally. And so I just want to get back to walking like everybody else. Because when Nita was there, we were about usually at the same pace and everything. Didn't feel like you're slowing anybody down and things like that, because sometimes people will be walking 90 miles an hour to go someplace. Well, I might can do that, but not a long time.
Yeah.
So I think I need to work on. I thought about joining of course I've got you, so I don't know why I don't just go to the classes you have online that I'm paying for, because that would help me
I don't
right
know.
there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
ask
so
if you ever go, comment that you did it. I see who's
Okay,
working
I
out.
will do that. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. And I just, so that'll help me. But yeah, that's one reason. Of course, I was going to be driving by myself and everything. And that was, but I mean, we had planned it together and all that kind of stuff. But,
I mean, you can be online together.
yeah, we're going to be online and everything. And she's just like, apparently there's still more and more of her church people that are coming down with COVID. And so it's been, and that did worry me a little bit, that we have such a big group. Like I would be comfortable around you and Jude and I don't know, Debbie and everybody.